Well, welcome back. We're in November, 8:30. Slept in a little bit after the exertions of last month. So the first thing that we need to do is just go and have a look at our new production unit. And yeah, so we've got quite a few. Well, we've got plenty of pallets of corn tortillas. Can we sell them anywhere? We're going to see what sort of price we get for them. Yeah. You would think I'd be used to all these little intricacies of the menus, but still not. Corn. No sale points at this point in time. So we'll have to build a sale point. So let's do that first of all. And we'll put it in right next door to here. I'm going to presume there must be a sale point because the modder should have put one in. Where we go? There we go. Sheds. No, that's not where we want to go. We want to go down here. And then we want to go across selling points and see. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put another kiosk in. There we go. So it looks like it sells all the other product from there. And we'll swing that around. It's probably going to double up on the sales of the other kiosk, but that doesn't really matter. We can just sell wherever the price is highest out of the two. I'm not going to take the other way down. It just kind of fills up the space a little bit as well. It was looking a little bit strange. We still got to do something about the decorations around the farm. It's looking very utilitarian is what I would call it. So let's pull that. Right. So let's have a look and see now whether we have place to sell. Yeah, that looks good. Whether we have place to sell any tortilla chips otherwise, or corn tortillas. Otherwise we have produced a whole lot of stuff that we can't sell. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to. Let's have a look and see. Yes, we go. Yeah, so multi-cell station, which is 17 meters away from where we are. Oh, look at the price of that, 3,426. Let's see if we get our 20% on this one as well. 3,426, 62. Sorry, 3,462. Right. We need to get the Manitou out. Oh, where did I park it? Oh yes, of course I put it in the garage, didn't I? Here it is. Let's go and see. Manitou is such a powerful little machine for a forklift. Of course, it made its debut in Silver and Forest, wasn't it? Needed quite a heavy for the sawmill that they have. It's such a forestry orientated map. Still the only forestry map that I've taken on. I suppose for my own growth and development in the game I should do another one soon, but we'll see how that goes. Right, let's just have a look again and see what the price is. Uh, 3463, slightly higher, $1 higher, but let's see if we get a bonus at this one as well. We'll of course have to be very careful which side we go in from for the other product. 4156, yes indeed. Right, there we go. Nice and easy. Right, we'll just get this all done and then we'll get back to you. Back with me. And yeah, I think by the time we've delivered this we'll be over 200,000, so we've probably made nigh on $60,000, 60,000, yeah, nigh on 60,000 from the production since we built this last night. I don't know if we've got any stock still left in there, so I'm thinking we're going to have to start growing corn. We'll put both those fields at the other farm into corn. Are we too late to plant corn for this season? I don't know. Here we go, 200,000. Let's have a look and see how much we actually made. We didn't do any contracts yesterday, so that's 58,000 sold products. It's a new record. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's just see if we've got any stock in here. Most probably not, because it seems to be producing really, really quickly. Materials missing here. But that was a nice little investment. How much did it cost us to build that? Factories. And I think it was right down at the bottom, wasn't it? 55,000. Yeah, so from that one field we have paid off that whole operation there. Well, the capital costs of it, of course. In any case, that's nice and interesting. So let's just get this parked up and then we will decide what we're going to do for the rest of the day. So we've got that small little field that still needs to be decided what we're going to do. I was going to do spinach, but I just can't see how I could make money on a small field. And we'll look at it in a little bit more detail later on. But we've got to go and do a bit of ploughing the field that we harvested yesterday, so that we can get this plough back, because I think we've got that on lease. Let's just park off the tractor here. Yeah, I don't think the bees are flying in at the moment, so we're not getting any honey going. I did say that I think it was the wrong time to plant to establish the hives, but I was keen to see how that was going to work, but it's neither here nor there. We've got enough fuel and it's still looking okay. We don't need to spend money on servicing just yet. Maybe after this ploughing. And then while we're there, we need to have a look and see whether we can plant. Is there any chance of us being able to plant the corn now? I doubt it. I think we have to wait, prepare the fields now and get them ready for planting in the springtime, I would think. Just guessing. Does this get out there? Let's lower that. And now we'll get out. There we go. And we'll see you once we get down to the bottom field. Right, here we are. Going to get this plowed up. Then we need to lime these fields. But the first thing I'm going to do is look and see whether we can buy this other field now. We do have 200,000. Not quite sure whether we've got enough, but I think we've got enough to do that. Where are we now? There we go. Field 5 we're looking at. And we can put these all to corn when we can. Buy that for 102,000. Yep. Yeah, but it's another field bought, so we can do all of these together. So we'll plow this up, and then we'll come back to you once we've got this plowed up. We did have an extensive episode on plowing, so I'm not going to show too much of that. And then I want to have a look at a potentially new way of liming fields, but we'll have a look at that once we've done this. So we'll get back to you once this is done, and we're off. We'll see you a little bit later. Right, you're back with me, and we've got that field done. Pretty quick time, and we're just going to get this back to the store. We're going to return the plow for now, and then we're going to have a look at that liming system. So we'll see you once we get to the store. Right, so we're going to look at a new mod which gives us liquid lime, so we can spread it with a sprayer. So let's have a look and see whether we should invest in a sprayer. I think we should. Let's see how much it costs first of all. We might not be able to do it right now. We might have to do it in the next round of planting, but let's have a look and see where we're going now. Sprayers, so that's going to cost us, that's the front, 35,000. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. That still leaves us 60,000, and we've got it done. And I think that's got a reasonable width, 24 meters. It'll do for the size of our fields, and it does do the liquid lime. So, and that takes liquid lime. So we'll do that, and we'll get the front tank as well. Actually, do we need the front tank now? We better get it. I think it's only 5,000, and it gives us the full system. So how much can that take? 1,200 liters. 1,500, 2,700. So only just, I think the liquid lime comes in 2,000 pallets. So I don't know. Well, let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see. We might have a bit of back and forth. We might have to buy a couple of extra and put them on the back of the trailer and take them down there. Let's have a look and see. Right, so we're going to buy that. Yeah, we don't do anything to it. We just buy it. Okay, and we're going to buy that. Yes. Buy that. Yep. Done. And we're going to buy some liquid there we go, liquid lime. Let's buy 2 pallets of that, because we're going to, that's going to give us 4,000 liters. We'll have a little bit left over, and 900 each, so it's not too expensive, but it's probably more expensive than, well, let's just have a look and see. What does lime cost? 450, so it's double the cost. It's double the cost of the dry stuff, But yeah, actually that was it. Yeah, it was 2,000 liters. I thought it was, yeah. But that's yeah, that's to be expected. But let's just see how much it uses. So here we go. Buying 2 of those. Yes. Right, let's go and get sorted out. We'll go and do those fields. And of course we've got the little field up at the yard as well that we can do. Everything is going to corn. We are going to become Tortilla queens or kings, whichever way you want to look at it. Oh, right. So let's load up the back first. Front. A little bit more from this one. So we've still got a little bit left there. We'll leave it there for now. We'll go and spray off the small field first. Then we'll get on down to our fields at the starting farm area. Not quite sure what we should call it, but still. So we now actually have another access to the farm, which is here, so we'll have to beautify that up somehow as well. Let's just do this first. So we did put in this little dividing strip here of, just made it look a little bit ragged. I like it. I like it. So this is what's going to be determined whether it makes it worthwhile to lime this way. I presume it's not going to come out white on the field, so let's have a look and see. I should do it in about 2 passes, I would think. Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more, should I say. Right. So let's do it on the back first. We'll turn on the sprayer and let's go. Oh, it does. Nice. I like it. So that was about 19% on one pass. Not a very big field. So I'm not quite sure how that's working, so we'll have to be careful. Make sure that we cover as much ground as we can. Although we would have been, I suppose we would have been collecting a lot of, we want to be able to try and do double the distance, or double the amount of spraying, so we're going to need to narrow that down for this area. Let's get in the middle. think that's probably good enough. Yep, just about perfect. Looks like we might miss a little bit down here. So doing it okay. Right, so that took pretty much the whole of the back one. We've got 98% left of the front one, so just over 2,000, well, just under 2,000 litres. Let's bolt it up. To do that small area, so let's go and refill. I think we might have to refill a few times. So refill the front first. There's not much in there. Well, not much to refill. It's like 98% still full. So refill. Right. And we'll refill the main sprayer, the main tank. I think we should pretty much have enough to fill this up. And where do we go? Yeah. It might be worthwhile just doing all those fields as one. What do we do? We want to refill that. Yeah, but we've still got a little bit left. So 2.7 is what we've got. 1.5 and 1.2. Right, we'll see you once we get down to the bottom field. See how far this goes. Right. Okay, let's spread our wings, so to speak. We'll do this as just one big field because the gaps in between are relatively small. And we'll probably lose a little bit by... There we go. Turn off additional tank. We made a mistake there. So we need to go onto the back tank and we need to change the working width to full width. Yeah, there we go. Nearly forgot that. Sometimes when you make a mistake it actually saves a bit. Alright. So here we go. It's now going to be, well, it's not going to be crucial, but we're going to see how much we actually utilize for all three of these fields. If we can get all these three fields done with those two those two pellets of liquid fertilizer, and it also just means that we just need one sprayer, so we can use the same sprayer for our herbicide. Just have to give it a thorough wash, I suppose, between utilizing each different product. Not sure how lime reacts with the fertilizer. We might have a bit of a boom somewhere. Right, we don't want to destroy that. So we might have to just go and have a look at the bottom area here as well. We'll do the rest on a bit of a time lapse, and we'll get back to you once it's done. Right, you're back with me, and we've actually run out of lime. So I'm just going to get the van out, put the trailer on, and then we'll go and get... Oh, just driven into the door. And we'll go and get the... We'll go and get another 4 pellets, and we'll take 4 pellets down and see if we can finish it with that. So it's probably going to be a little bit more expensive using the liquid. Right, so here we are back at the store. We're going to just load that on, and then, well, actually let's buy another 4. I think we'll get 4 in the back, and we've got that little half tank as well. Let's buy another 4 quickly. Alright, so we'll buy another 4. 2, 4, there we go. It's going to cost us 3,600, so it's still relatively inexpensive. But I think it's probably a little... Well, we can utilize the same equipment. That's the most important. I suppose we could on the dry stuff as well, but it means we are limited to the type of fertilizer or the herbicide. We can't use the herbicide on there. So yeah, the spray is just more versatile. We can do everything with it. Right. We're going to go and load these up, and we'll see you once we are back down at the field. Right, we're just about back down at the fields, and yeah, we managed to get them all on, but it's a bit precarious, so we need to go around these corners very, very slowly, because the liquid in there could just topple us over quite easily. Yep, yeah, we are, and we'll just park that up. Here, and I wonder if it'll fill up with the straps on. We'll find out. Well, let's go and see if we can load up the fertilizer while they are strapped in. Refill sprayer. Yeah. And let's go on to the front one. Right, so we fill up, and oh, we should have utilized the one that was on the back of the van first. But I have a feeling we will be back again. So let's go and continue where we were, and we'll get back onto the time lapse. You're back with me now, and we are busy on the last pass, and it's another perfect job. It's fitting in almost exactly. Hopefully we will be able to finish this pass without having to go and refill again. As you would have noticed in the time lapse, we did have to refill once again, so we've refilled twice. In total, we've bought 6 IBCs of liquid fertilizer. It looks like we will finish this with a little bit in hand, and perhaps still a little bit in the tanks that are on the field, that are on the back of the van. Oh, we finished it just before we needed to. That's not too much of a problem. We'll just go and refill again. Oh, that was so close. I was just about to brag that we would still have some left, but I think what we'll do is we'll fill up the tank, the back tank first, and if there's any left we'll put it into the front tank, and then we'll, at the end of the job, hopefully we'll be able to get it all into one tank when we are, well, anything that's left over. Where we going? Are we in the right place? There we go. And oh, we've still got some there, so we'll put that into the front tank. Can't be much in there. Well, you never know. Might be full. Yeah, well, it's just about full, 2,700. We certainly won't need that. But in any event, let's go and finish this off. And we've got to do a tiny little slither just at the top there that we didn't do because we were scared of running into the traffic sign. Here we go. And just open that up. Yeah, so pretty successful utilization of the new mod. I like it. I like the fact that we can do 3 different jobs now with one set of spraying equipment. And that saves a lot of money, really, in terms of capital investment. we'll just get this done there. And that's it. We are now complete. Fold that up and we'll head on back to the store. I wonder, we should be able to get this onto the back of the van. That'll be interesting. Save us a trip. Let's get that opened up, and there we go. And I think we should just, yeah. Question is, will the tractor net get through those bottom uprights? We're going to find out. So these are the, will they get between those? I'm not sure. Might do. Just go back a little bit further so we can come in fairly straight on the trailer. Not sure whether this is the right thing to do, but let's go and lower it down and see what happens. Might be a touch heavy for this. We may have found our van's limitations. There we go. It'll have to be a two-trip. We have found the limits of the van. It can't carry a tractor sprayer full of lime. Not surprising, I'm sure. I love it. Love it. In any case, we'll see you once we get back to the farm. There we are, back at the farm. And we'll just offload the extra lime, and I think that's where we will end this episode. So thank you so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, of course, please like and subscribe. It does help us, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.